This is the strongest floating shelf system that you can do. That's 20 kgs in weight plus one invisible elephant, and there's no movement in the shelf. Now in this case, this is an external block wall with 100mm of rigid kingspan insulation. I'm just going to mark the top and bottom of the shelf, and then I'm going to drill the holes through the center. Now it's important to keep the drill as level as possible when drilling this. Now I'm using the spade bit just to make bigger holes in the plasterboard. Now this is the anchor bond or chemical anchor, which is going to give us a strong fixing into the blockwork. Now it has to reach through the plasterboard, through the insulation and into the block wall behind. Now this is the 10mm threaded bar that I'm going to anchor into the block wall. This should be a good tight fit, but there seems to be a lot of movement in the threaded bar. I'll move on to the second one. A much better connection. I think the problem I'm having on the first one, I've hit a joint between two blocks. I just redid that, but forgot to press record. Now I've measured the width of the shelf and I'm going to cut all the bars about ½ an inch shorter. Now it's important to make sure that the threaded bar is coming straight out of the wall. So I have a piece of pipe that I simply bend the threaded bar to make sure it's straight. Now I'm going to bring back the shelf and I'm going to mark the center of all the bars. Now you can drill the shelf. It's important to get these as straight as possible, as it will have to line up with the threaded bar in the wall. Now that you have all your holes drilled, it's just a matter of lining them all up and pushing the shelf on. And that's it. Once it's hammered on, you have a very strong positive connection to the wall. In my opinion, this is one of the strongest ways of connecting a floating shelf to a wall. Now this is the finished product. It's all painted, the lights have been fitted, it looks great. Now you can see when I add the weight, there's no movement or bouncing in the shelf at all. Now, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel.